Now on CoastTV News.
Well, it's a chilly start to our Thursday here on Delmarva. We are going to see plenty of sunshine by the afternoon and temperatures topping out in the lower 40s, but I'm tracking some milder air as we push through the weekend, but it's going to come at a cost with some rain. I'll break down the rain chances coming up in my first alert forecast.
Hawaii heat, this volcano erupting. We check in with a live look there and why there was no danger to the public in this area.
Here on Delmarva, Magnolia garage fire. What has been learned so far from the investigation of this Christmas Day scene?
Securing the shoreline, how close to completion is this big project taking place near the Indian River Inlet?
This is CoastTV News Today.
And welcome to our 6 o'clock hour. It is Thursday, December 26, 2024. Good morning, I'm Matt Pensick.
Good morning, I'm Elisa Weber. Paige Marley has the day off. It is Thursday, December 26th, a day of mixed emotions for me always.
I know, we were just talking about during that break. You said the day after Christmas was very sad for you.
I know.
I was like, oh, hey, more time to play with toys because we were on Christmas break.
I think just because on the radio, the Christmas music was phasing out. It was just a fun build-up. I knew school was coming back soon. I don't know. I was always upset. But Chris, what about you? The day after Christmas, how did you usually feel growing up?
Yeah, I'm kind of with you. I feel I'm with you more the older I get because it feels like I just kind of blew by like that, you know. But yeah, we usually do some shopping the day after, me and my family. Temperatures though this week have been quite cold, especially to start. We were in the lower 30s to start the week, chilly through Christmas, and we're gonna have one last chilly day in the lower 40s before we see that warm up headed into the weekend. At the coast, though, we're in the mid 30s, away from it, upper 20s to lower 30s. So all in all, not that cold of a start considering where we were earlier in previous mornings. Winds are pretty calm as well. We had some overcast skies through the overnight, but the skies are beginning to clear as that cloud deck begins to shift to the south. We have a weak disturbance back off to the west. We don't have any rain to worry about, at least for the next 2 days. But that system down in Texas, that's going to be pushing to the east and eventually spreading some shower activity into the region to start the weekend. So we start the day, we start the week, we were starting the week pretty cool, but we're ending it mild as we head into the weekend, as temperatures surge into the 60s. And then as we roll into New Year's Eve, we are going to be mild, but we are going to be trending a bit unsettled. Temperatures, though, rising into the upper 30s through the 10 o'clock hour, topping out in the lower 40s this afternoon. We'll talk more about that, or those rain chances over the weekend when I return a bit later on the half hour of my full forecast.
Thank you, Chris. We're going to take a live look now at the Kilauea volcano in Hawaii. It's actually just turned the December 26th. They're 6 hours behind us here on the East Coast. It's been almost a week since lava spewed from the crater and poured out into a steaming flow there. We do have some video from earlier in the week. The eruption has stayed within the summit caldera inside Hawaii Volcanoes National Park, and no homes are threatened. Molten rock began spewing out of this volcano before dawn on Monday. That's when fissures opened in the caldera floor and shot lava high into the air. The eruption has occurred in an area that's been closed to the public since 2007 due to hazards including crater wall instability and also rock falls.
New this morning, Salisbury police will continue to investigate what led to this car driving right into the front of this laundromat. And as you can see right here on your screen, the front of that car completely shattered the window of that business. And according to the Salisbury Fire Department, that crash happened Christmas afternoon on Cherry Street and Salisbury Boulevard. First responders say there were only minor injuries.
Also this morning, Delaware State Police searching for the suspect who was involved in a deadly hit and run in Lincoln. According to state police, around 3:30 Christmas morning, a pickup truck was nearing the intersection at Cubbage Pond Road and Johnson Road. State police say a man was walking on Cubbage Pond Road and was hit by the truck. The truck then left the scene. It was later found abandoned on Johnson Road. And according to state police, the victim was a 29-year-old man from Milford.
Also new this morning, investigators will continue their efforts in determining what led to a fire that caused massive damage to a part of this home in Magnolia. When the Federica Volunteer Fire Company arrived at the scene, those clouds could be seen billowing out of the house, and the agency says that fire happened in the garage of the home. And firefighters say that blaze happened around 6:30 p.m. on Christmas Day.
Well, now that Christmas is over, we were just talking about this moments ago. One question for many people, what are you going to do with that tree? We do have one solution for you. Starting today, Ocean City is having a free drop-off site for Christmas trees at the 100th Street Municipal Parking Lot, and this will last through January 13th. Be sure to remove all tinsel, ornaments, and non-wooden items from the tree. The trees will be collected and taken to the Worcester County landfill, where they will be recycled.
And when you're sadly cleaning up after Christmas, Denmark wants to remind you there are a number of items you can and cannot recycle. Denmark says both wrapping paper and holiday cards are recyclable, but you want to make note of this. They cannot have glitter or foil on them. And Denmark says tissue paper is not recyclable in Delaware.
Now know the names of the people who can open retail marijuana shops in Sussex County. Only 5 businesses were given licenses in the county, and we're going to show you the names of those on your screen. All the names in Delaware that won the lottery in this category can be found on CoastTV's app.
And there were only 15 retail licenses for marijuana stores given across the state, 5 in each county. And those were awarded in a lottery last week. And there are 3 types of licenses available in Delaware to sell marijuana. First is open licenses. That's for anybody, and we just talked about those. Social equity, that's for individuals with past marijuana-related convictions or who live in places heavily affected by past marijuana enforcement. And also micro businesses who will grow pot and employ up to 10 people.
Continuing coverage on the work being done at the Indian River Inlet. It's been 4 months since the last dune breach occurred that closed Route 1. And now over 20 days after the dredging portion of the project started, more than 100,000 yards of cubic sand has been dredged. In comparison, that's over 1,000 football fields. People who live near the coast say the fix for the dunes should model the emergency response after other coastal states.
It seems like up and down the coast, you go into New Jersey, they have a storm, they take care of it right away for whatever reason. And here we wait and we wait and we wait and we wait.
It's a lot of waiting. Denmark says the target goal for this dredging is to reach 380,000 cubic yards of sand by late February. New this morning, bird flu still having an impact on poultry flocks, cattle, dairy farms.
But as Reed Binion shows us, it's affecting other animals too and continuing to worry health experts.
Over 125 million domestic poultry have been either culled or died as a consequence of this virus over the last year.
Concern over bird flu is growing among some health experts.
This bird virus, H5N1, is circulating widely in domestic poultry and on dairy farms.
One point of concern is the spread of the disease in cattle.
Hundreds of dairy herds have been infected.
Nearly 900 herds across 16 states have tested positive.
And there have only been 65 human infections, which is excellent news.
The disease prompted a Portland-based pet food company to issue a nationwide voluntary recall after a house cat in Oregon died from eating one of its products, which tested positive for bird flu. Meanwhile, in neighboring Washington state, bird flu killed more than half the big cats at a sanctuary.
We've lost 20 cats due to this virus or symptoms thereof of this bird flu virus. And you think hopefully it's a bad dream, but it's not.
It's unknown just how the animals contracted the virus. I'm Reed Binion reporting.
And we're just getting started in this hour of Coast TV News Today.
Coming up, jackpot jumping, where the big prize now stands after no one scored a win on the Christmas Eve drawing.
Also, donations coming to Code Purple. We'll tell you what the organization is asking for as it continues to support those in need.
And in today's Coastal Connection, we'll show you not just one, but a big collection of Christmas trees that help Delaware Hospice celebrate the season. All that and more as Coast TV News Today continues.
DSN Plus is more energy. Extra live games and on-demand replays anytime, anywhere. DSN Plus is more hype. From playoff matchups in unified football to marching band showcases, we highlight what makes Delmarva unique. DSN Plus is more hometown pride. We go wherever our teams go with up to 5 live games every weeknight. DSN is still free on air and cable, but get even more with DSN Plus, just $6.99 a month. Download the Delmarva Sports Network app from your app store today.
Smell funky? Get Skunky, the shower anywhere sponges that clean all your funky parts from your head to your feet. and everything in between. Just add water, work it into a rich lather, and it's ready to use. Skunky effectively lifts and removes oil and dirt from your skin and hair without any rinsing required. Just towel dry and you're done without any sticky residue. Skunky is ideal for contractors or anyone who works outdoors. A hiking, fishing, or camping trip wouldn't be complete without Skunky. Skunky is a game changer for all ages and a must for elder care. Call now and get 20 Skunky 60-second shower pads for only $9.99. But wait, order now and we'll send you 5 more absolutely free. That's 25 showers for only $9.99. There's a strict limit of 1 family pack per order at this incredibly low price. Order now.
To order, call 1-800-615-9517 or visit GetSkunky.com. That's GetSkunky.com. Order now.
Hi, Chef Daniel Green here with Rice Robot, the 1, 2, 3 rice cooker. Watch, 1 add the white cup for rice, 2 add the blue cup for water, 3 click it and let Rice Robot perfectly cook it.
The secret is perfect cook technology for even cooking. Then Rice Robot senses when it's done, auto stops and keeps it warm to serve.
It won't burn, overcook or undercook, guaranteed.
Get the complete Rice Robot cooking system, all for just $39.99. Order now.
I hope you had a very Merry Christmas. I did, and for me, many of those happy memories are being around the Christmas tree. And as Coast TV News anchor Christina DiRobertis shows us, there's one very special collection of Christmas trees in Milford.
The 37th annual Festival of Trees shines bright in Milford, benefiting Delaware's longest-running nonprofit, Delaware Hospice.
This is our annual event. Actually, it's our signature event, the Festival of Trees.
And these trees are donated by a person or a company. Like this wreath here, it's donated by the Ocean City Cruisers Car Club. And a lot of them, like this tree here, have a theme. Like this is an angel tree. Or a Mardi Gras masterpiece, even a golf tree.
These are all made with little holes.
And some a true labor of love, like this one, with every piece and detail handmade by the neighbors of Southern Meadows in Magnolia.
Every year for the past 10 years, we've created a Christmas tree for the Festival of Trees. My husband is a wood carver, and he carves ornaments, and a neighbor who is a quilter creates these neat little angels that each have a little message inside of them.
It's all done to catch the eye, warm the heart, and bring in donations for Delaware Hospice.
This is one of our largest fundraisers. Local artisans and different people make things for us, we get things donated.
A festival of trees for a cause that touches so many lives.
We started this because the lady who does these crocheted pieces, her husband was here and he passed here. And we loved him dearly, and Delaware Hospice did such a marvelous job taking care of him.
Oh Christmas tree, a symbol of love and generosity. For Coastal Connections, I'm Christina DiRobertis.
This morning's weather forecast courtesy of Bath by Spicer Brothers, a Delmarva tradition for over 20 years.
New year, new Bath. Bring in 2025 with big savings from Bath by Spicer Brothers.
Right now, get 20% off all upgrades, plus save 25% on your entire bathroom project. Baths by Spicer Brothers can bring your vision to life with safe and accessible tub-to-shower conversions.
Our factory-certified team guarantees 5-star professional installation completed in as little as 1 day.
Call today and save 20% off all upgrades and 25% off your entire bathroom project.
Baths by Spicer Brothers, because you deserve the best.
Faster internet is better. That's why Extreme is increasing speeds and lowering prices, giving you more go, more whoa, more vroom, and boom for less. Get Internet 250 with whole home Wi-Fi 360 Pro for just $19.99 a month for a year. Plus, add the Zumo Stream Box for even more value. New faster speeds, new lower prices. Call 844-EXTREME2.
The weather is brought to you by Spicer Brothers Construction. Born here to serve here. Ring in 2025 with a new roof from Spicer Brothers. Right now, get 20% off materials, plus save 25% on your entire roofing project. Our expert team is dedicated to providing unmatched customer service and quality craftsmanship. It's the perfect time to upgrade your home and start the year strong. So don't miss out on the 2025 savings with 20% off materials and 25% off your entire roofing project. Visit SpicerBros.com or call now to schedule your free consultation. Make Spicer Brothers your New Year's resolution because you deserve the best.
Time is 6:15, and we're getting a live look now at the bright lights of downtown Salisbury on this Thursday morning. Chris is in for Bob, and we're working on a bit of a warm-up for this later part of the week.
Oh, yes, we are. I know all the people have been complaining about the cold, and it was a pretty cold start to the week. We had temperatures in the single digits and teens some mornings, and look at these temperatures now. Not too bad, right around the freezing mark in Georgetown. Rehoboth Beach, we're at 36, but that warming trend is coming through the weekend. You see, winds relatively calm, inland areas at the coast, 5 to 10 mile an hour onshore winds. So we have some high clouds that are pushing through Delmarva at the moment, but those are going to be clearing out through the morning, and we are going to see plenty of sunshine by the afternoon. So as we go into the weekend, though, this area of low pressure out here, panhandle of Texas, that is going to be developing into a storm system and spread some shower activity, at least to start the weekend, and that's going to kick off an unsettled stretch of weather through next week. It's also going to bring some milder air, an average high 48. Well, today we're going to be in the lower 40s, and then upper 40s tomorrow, and then by the weekend we are pushing that 60-degree mark. So we're at 41 in Milford today, 41 Rehoboth Beach. We'll see 44 Easton, 46 Salisbury, and 44 in Ocean City. So there's the clear skies through the afternoon and into the evening hours. A cold, clear night. We'll start the day off with a few high clouds, partly cloudy skies by tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow, upper 40s to near that 50-degree mark in some locations, and then the clouds increase Friday night ahead of that shower activity that's going to be rolling in Saturday morning. So a damp start to our weekend with some light to moderate rainfall. It's a brief shot of rain because by the afternoon we do see partly to mostly cloudy skies, southerly winds, a few showers throughout the afternoon. As far as rainfall totals go, at least through midday Saturday, generally on the lighter side. The system coming in on Sunday looks to be a bit more significant Sunday through Monday, and then we get a bit of a lull there Monday night before another wave of moisture works in for New Year's Eve. So there's the wave Sunday afternoon into Sunday night. I think most of Sunday is dry. Sunday night into overnight Sunday could see some widespread rainfall, and then another wave comes in New Year's Eve, and that will bring another round of rain before we dry things out and really cool down by the end of next week. 42 today under mostly sunny skies. We're at 27 overnight. 49 for tomorrow, a seasonable day right on point with our average for this time of year. J.C. Weiland of Seaford, Delaware, you're the winner of our Paul Davis umbrella. 58 for your Saturday, so a mild week. And 63, again, not a complete washout. We're dodging rain Saturday morning. We're dodging rain Sunday night. And then Monday morning could see a few lingering showers before another wave of rain rolls in New Year's Eve night.
Thank you, Chris. There are several locations for Code Purple that we're dealing with here. Code Purple provides housing in the winter for the homeless. They say they need some items to help their mission. They are looking for 20 sets of twin-size sheets and pillowcases, 40 pillows, 20 twin-size comforters, and 20 queen-size fleece blankets. Code Purple says all donations are welcome. And again, talk about some of those locations in Sussex County. We have a few of them to tell you about. This includes 2 in Milford. 1 is for men and 1 is for women. In Seaford, there's 1 for men and 1 for women. There's also 1 in Georgetown. That one is for men only. And there are locations in Lewis for men and women. Also the same situation in Rehoboth Beach. According to its website, these locations will be open until March 15th. And we have a full list of Code Purple locations on our website and app. Just search Code Purple.
More to come this morning on CoastTV News Today. Jackpot jumping. We'll tell you when you have another chance at the Mega Millions jackpot after no one snagged that major prize on Christmas Eve. Don't go anywhere.
Download the CoastTV News app on your Apple or Android devices.
Mark your calendars for the Children's Beach House Gala presented by Jack Wingo Realtors and Jack Wingo Asset Management on February 8 in Dewey Beach. This black tie evening features an open bar, auctions, dinner, and a performance by Kristen and the Noise. Your support helps empowered children with special needs to build confidence, develop leadership skills, and thrive in a caring community. For more info, visit cbhinc.org/gala or call 302-841-9639. Sponsored by CoastTV.
Lupo Italian Kitchen in downtown Rehoboth Beach has been serving award-winning Italian food since 2008. Located inside the Hotel Rehoboth, Lupo serves traditional and coastal Italian cuisine, pairing Mediterranean flavors with fresh seafood and local produce. Lupo has an extensive all-Italian wine list, monthly wine dinners, and a friendly and knowledgeable staff. Popular dishes include chicken parmesan, lobster bucatini, and veal meatballs. Lupo Italian Kitchen on Rehoboth Avenue, serving happy hour daily and open 7 days a week. See you soon.
I've been thinking about renovating my garage floor, and suddenly I'm seeing signs everywhere. The universe keeps hinting, even at my local gas company. Pinnacle Concrete is everywhere. And again, multiple signs at the print store. The signs are too strong to ignore. It's time to call. With so many options, my dream is taking shape. And now, I'm not just seeing signs, I'm living proof. Pinnacle Concrete Coatings, because quality matters.
Local news is really important, especially right now. Local news is still largely trusted by the people in the community that they cover. And a big part of that is because we're out in the community every day. We're meeting people, we're talking to people, we're telling their specific stories, because there's a lot of people that want to know what's going on here. There's a lot of people that have opinions about what's going on here. That matters from a journalistic standpoint.
Coast TV, our community, your news, where every story hits close to home.
There's a new generic treatment option for people with type 2 diabetes. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration approved a generic version of the daily injectable GLP-1 medicine liraglutide. That medicine is sold under the brand name Victoza for diabetes. That medicine is an earlier iteration in the same class as the active ingredient in Ozempic.
Get this, folks. Mega Millions jackpot on Friday is expected to be more than $1 billion. That would be a cash prize of more than $516 million after taxes. There was no grand prize winner in the Christmas Eve drawing. The lottery said its jackpot soared past $1 billion for the 8th time in the game's 20-year history. And if the jackpot is won Friday, it would be the 5th largest in Mega Millions history.
Despite low unemployment, a new Gallup report highlights some very real challenges facing workplaces in the new year. In 2024, Gallup says U.S. employee engagement reached an 11-year low, and overall employee satisfaction returned to an all-time record low. The report found more people are looking for new jobs, but quit rates have not increased. Other challenges cited in the report include employee adoption of artificial intelligence and ongoing issues for parents related to childcare.
We're joined again by First Alert meteorologist Chris Mastrobono. Now, we had that Mega Millions story a moment ago.
Yeah.
A good reminder for me to go out and actually get some tickets. I haven't done that in a while.
That would be a really good way to start 2025, for sure. If you won, that would be a great way. But Chris, I think I need to go get tickets after work. Are you going to go get tickets?
Oh, yeah. I'm going to take a shot there at that billion. That'd be a nice way to start 2025, that's for sure. I'll tell you what, 35 here in Ocean View. Not too bad as far as temperatures are concerned this morning. We'll see them rise into the mid to upper 30s through Ocean City by around 7 a.m. We'll likely top out in the lower 40s there this afternoon as we make our way up through Lewis and Rehoboth. Looking pretty nice with mostly sunny skies through the midday time frame, likely topping out in the lower 40s there as we make our way over to Cambridge and Crisfield. Again, plenty of sunshine after a few morning clouds, and we'll see plenty of clear skies through the evening and overnight. Get your forecast anytime by dialing our First Alert weather phone. Sponsored by Barman, Dallas, Brockstead, and Federico. We'll talk more about the big warm-up coming this weekend, and it comes with some rain, and I'll have all that coming up in the next half hour.
After the break on Coast TV News today, Push Towards Progress will give you an update on the work currently underway to prevent future dune breaches.
Also, smoke swallows home what we are learning about this big fire that took place in Kent County.
And erratic eruption will tell you how long officials say this volcano in Hawaii has been spewing dangerously hot rock onto the surface. Coast TV News today will be right back.
For every season, every weather moment, stay ahead with the Coast TV First Alert weather phone.
Just call 443-880-9100. Your forecast just a call away. Sponsored by the law offices of Baird, Mandalas, Brockstead, and Federico.
140 basketball teams hit the hardwood in Salisbury today for the Governor's Challenge, sponsored by Shower Glass. 5 days of the best high school basketball talent in the country. Watch live exclusively on the Delmarva Sports Network, plus stream games from 5 courts only on the DSN app. From the first tip-off to the DSN Nightly Wrap-Up Show, the 42nd Annual Governor's Challenge, exclusively on the Delmarva Sports Network and the DSN app.
It's the Red Tag event going on now at IG Burton Chevrolet. See some red, save some green. Discounts up to $12,500 off, 0% financing, and leases starting at just $299 a month. If you're looking for a great deal, now's the time to get behind the wheel at IG Burton Chevrolet. Come see us today at any IG Burton Chevrolet location in Melford, Seaford, Lewis, or Berlin, or online at igburton.com for all the details. Nobody beats a Burton deal. Nobody!
Are you tired of your old and dirty floors? Your living room looks like it survived a piñata party with 100 kids? Don't worry, Matt the Carpet Guy is the flooring hero.
Here you find a great selection of vinyl flooring and carpets in stock at the best price. With LVP starting at $1.99 a square foot, we're a family business working with contractors, installers, and do-it-yourselfers.
Don't worry, Matt the Carpet Guy is the flooring hero.
Flooring done right.
Coming up, Oscar winner Gwyneth Paltrow dishes on her sexy return to movies and her must-have holiday gifts.
There is a 24-karat gold.
It's real.
Thursday at noon on Coast TV.
Now on Coast TV News.
Well, it's a chilly start stepping outside the door this morning. Not terribly cold, certainly not as cold as what we've seen earlier in the week. We're on our way to the lower 40s this afternoon under mostly sunny skies. I am tracking a warm-up, though. We're talking about the return of 60-degree temperatures this weekend, but it comes with rain. I'll break it all down in my full forecast coming up.
Today, Crash, we have the damage that was done at a laundromat in Salisbury.
Strengthening the shore, we continue to track the work being done to bolster the dunes near the Indian River Inlet.
And recycle reminder, now that the presents have been opened, the do's and the don'ts when it comes to getting rid of that wrapping paper.
This is Coast TV News Today.
December 26, 2024. Good morning, everybody. I'm Matt Pensick. Good morning, Elisa.
Good morning, Matt. Good morning. I'm Elisa Weber. Paige Marley is off today.
And the time is 6:27. I think I know what you'll be doing later today as your beloved Rutgers Scarlet Knights are playing in the Wright Bowl in Arizona.
I don't know anyone going to Arizona. Last year we played at Yankee Stadium, so literally my entire school was there, but we can keep that streak going. Last year we beat Miami. This year we can beat Kansas State. I feel it. Do you think they're going to win?
I'm going to go no just to be a
That's
contrarian.
so nice of you.
Yeah,
wow.
I know. Well, I am a nice guy.
That's so nice. Chris, I hope you are nicer than Matt is. Come on.
Kansas State.
I'll pull for you guys.
Thanks, Chris.
There we go. We are seeing a chilly start out there. Upper 20s away from the coast. We're at 32 in Georgetown. We're holding in the mid-30s along the coast. So not much of a wind out there. We'll see a pretty nice easterly flow throughout the day today, but nothing noticeable. We are seeing a few clouds to our south, and those are beginning to dive southward. So expecting plenty of sunshine through the afternoon. And the next storm system that's going to be impacting Delmarva beginning to take shape in the plains. That's going to be pushing east here over the next few days and affect us at least to the start of the weekend with some light shower activity. So the clouds giving way to mostly sunny skies through the morning. We're at 37 by around 10, right around the 40-degree mark by around noon, and will likely top out in the lower to mid-40s throughout Delmarva today. As I mentioned, though, those rain chances, though, ramp up. We're going to see kind of waves of shower activity, not a complete washout of a weekend. Some shower activity Saturday morning, and then another round, more significant round comes in Sunday through Monday. We'll break that down further coming up my full 7-day forecast here in just a few moments.
Chris, and happening now in Hawaii, lava is erupting from the Kilauea volcano. You can see that piping hot stream right there on your screen. And the eruption has stayed within the inside of the Hawaii Volcano National Park, and no homes have been threatened. Now molten rock began spewing out of that volcano before dawn on Monday when fissures opened in the caldera floor and shot hot lava into the air. The eruption has occurred in this area that's been closed to the public since 2007 due to hazards including crater wall instability and rock falls.
Here this morning, Salisbury police are working to determine what led to this car driving into the front of a laundromat. We're showing that to you on your screen. You can see some of the damage here. The front of the car completely shattered the window of that business, and according to the Salisbury Fire Department, the crash happened Christmas afternoon on Cherry Street and Salisbury Boulevard. First responders say there were only minor injuries.
This morning, Delaware State Police are searching for the suspect who was involved in a deadly hit and run in Lincoln. And according to police, around 3:30 a.m. Christmas morning, a pickup truck was nearing the intersection at Cubbage Pond Road and Johnson Road. State police say a man was walking on Cubbage Pond Road and was hit by that truck. The truck then left the scene and was later found abandoned on Johnson Road. And according to police, the victim was a 29-year-old man from Milford. And also new this morning, investigators will continue their efforts in determining what led to a fire that caused massive damage to a part of this home in Magnolia. When the Federica Volunteer Fire Company arrived at the scene, those clouds could be seen billowing out of the house, and the agency says that fire happened in the garage of the home. And firefighters say that blaze happened around 6:30 p.m. on Christmas Day.
Now that Christmas is over, one question for a number of people out there: what are you going to do with your tree? We do have one solution for this. Starting today, Ocean City is having a free drop-off site for Christmas trees. This is at the 100th Street Municipal Parking Lot, and this will last through January 13th. Be sure to remove all tinsel, ornaments, and non-wooden items from the tree. The trees will be collected and taken to the Worcester County landfill where they are recycled.
When you sadly clean up from Christmas, Denmark wants to remind you there are a number of items that you can and cannot recycle. Denmark says both wrapping paper and holiday cards are recyclable, but you need to make sure there's no glitter or foil on them. And Denmark also says that tissue paper is not recyclable in Delaware.
We continue to cover the ongoing work at the Indian River Inlet. It's been 4 months since the last dune breach caused Route 1 to close.
And at this point, Denmark says the dredging part of the project is off to a great start. And CoastTV News reporter Brandon Ferguson shows us that progress being made.
130,000 cubic yards of sand. According to Denrec, that's how much has been dredged at the Indian River Inlet since December 2nd. That's enough to cover more than 1,000 football fields, and it's all to prevent flooding on Route 1. Some fishermen at the inlet are not sold that this will fix the frequent flooding on Route 1.
A very complicated problem for Mother Nature and for humans. The construction will not work.
Denrec says the dredging company Dredge-It is operating 24/7 even through the holidays. Jeff Ondo also fishes on the inlet. He says Delaware should model their disaster response after other states on the coast.
It seems like up and down the coast, you go into New Jersey, they have a storm, they take care of it right away for whatever reason. And here we wait and we wait and we wait and we wait.
Denrec says the target goal for this dredging is to reach 380,000 cubic yards of sand by late February of next year. At the Indian River Inlet, Brandon Ferguson, Coast TV News.
Through some of the things that led to this dredging project. Water breached the dunes in March and then again in August of this year. It caused flooding and shutting down Route 1. In September, Delaware Governor John Carney authorized emergency repairs to the inlet, and it kicked off the work that's going on now. The dredging component of this began in late November.
Happening now, we now know the names of people who can open retail marijuana shops in Sussex County. Now only 5 businesses were given licenses in Sussex County, and some of those names of the people are listed on your screen right now.
There are only 15 retail licenses for marijuana stores given across the state, 5 each in each county, and they were awarded in a lottery last week. There are 3 types of licenses in Delaware to sell marijuana. Open licenses for anybody, that's what we've been talking about here, but there's also social equity. That's for individuals with past marijuana-related convictions or for people who live in places heavily affected by past marijuana enforcement. There's also micro businesses. They get to grow pot and employ up to 10 people.
A strike by Starbucks employees began on Friday, and it continued for the 5th day on Tuesday.
Yeah, the union says what began at a handful of stores in a few cities has now expanded to more cities and a few hundred stores. Reed Binion shows us what is expected now as picketers do not seem to be losing steam.
If we don't get it, we decided enough's enough. It's time for them to settle the unfair labor practices.
Starbucks workers at various locations across the nation continued striking on Tuesday.
Ultimately, all we want is livable working conditions, and we want to feel safe and respected in our workplace.
Tuesday was set to be the last day of the 5-day walkout.
It's important for us to be out here. It's important for us to fight for a contract, and it is a sacrifice.
It started on Friday in a handful of cities. A union representing upwards of 10,000 Starbucks employees said since then the strike expanded to include more than 300 stores on Tuesday, with at least 290 shutting down by noon.
This store alone has cost Starbucks tens of thousands of dollars in lost revenue.
However, the company said roughly 170 stores, quote, did not open as planned.
If it didn't work, they wouldn't be arguing 170 versus 300.
Starbucks said in a statement that the wage increases the union is asking for are, quote, not sustainable, and that the company is ready to resume negotiations, quote, when the union comes back to the bargaining table. I'm Reed Binion reporting.
Got a lot more news to get to in this final half hour. Don't go anywhere.
Coming up, a call for Code Purple donations. We'll tell you what the homeless shelter says they are in need of as the temperatures continue to drop.
And we have Raven on the run. Got to check out this record-breaking day by Lamar Jackson in the win over Houston. Stay with us on Coast TV News Today.
Once upon a time in Rehoboth Beach was a lost little elf, his home far from reach. When all of a sudden he saw a twinkling sign. A magical winter village? Could it be mine? His eyes grew wide as he walked through the doors. The North Pole, you say? No, Shellville, of course. A magical maze was his first stop on the tour. Wasting no time at all, he set out to explore. With so much to discover and so much to do, he knew for a fact all his dreams would come true. After all the excitement, he needed a treat, a warm, tasty beverage to help move his feet. No longer did he feel so lost and alone. Our brave little elf had found a new home.
Stay tuned to get a free automatic toilet bowl cleaner from Mermaid. Your sink stopper's broken, and fixing a drain is a pain. Introducing Mermaid Drain Magic, the instant solution to most broken drains. Just remove and replace. In seconds, you can fill and drain with a simple press of a button. Drain Magic makes replacing your old, broken, rusty, even missing sink stoppers fast and easy. Drain Magic's anti-clogging basket helps prevent clogs in your sink, catching hair, food, even jewelry. Made with brass and chrome and a silicone gasket, it creates a watertight seal. Order your Mermaid Drain Magic today for only $19.99 and get a Mermaid Toilet Bowl Cleaner absolutely free. Drop it in the tank for up to 3 months of cleaning. But wait, this could be your last chance to get Drain Magic at this low price with free toilet bowl cleaner. There's a strict limit of 3, so order now.
Call 1-800-944-6857 or visit GetDrainMagic.com. So call 1-800-944-6857 or visit GetDrainMagic.com now.
A pleasant good Thursday morning. Delmarva, plenty of sunshine expected through the afternoon, and we'll continue that dry trend at least through tomorrow. Seasonable temperatures as well, but we are going to see a pattern change as we roll into the weekend. Milder, but also we want to ramp up those rain chances both Saturday morning and Sunday night, and we stay on the unsettled side as we roll into New Year's Eve. We're at the freezing mark in Georgetown, 26 in Salisbury, 36 Rehoboth, and we're at 27 in Ocean Pines. We're under the influence of high pressure right now, some high clouds, but that high pressure is going to be eroding here over the next day or so, allowing for that milder air as well as the rain chances to ramp up. But as I mentioned today, though, plenty of sunshine. We're going to be getting up into the lower 40s by this afternoon. A slight east to northeast wind about 5 to say 10 miles an hour throughout the day. Coming up, though, we'll talk more about the milder air and as well as those rain chances rolling into New Year's Eve. I'll break it all down in my full forecast here in minutes.
Thank you, Chris. And new this morning, nominations are open for the 2025 Sport Fisheries Achievement Award. And according to the Maryland Department of Natural Resources, the award honors those who have made efforts towards habitat management, conservation, research, and more that benefits fish in the state. The winners will earn a signed proclamation, and the agency says nominations will be accepted until January 31st.
Santa Claus delivered an early Christmas present for the Ravens on Wednesday. The Steelers lost earlier in the day, and that put Baltimore in the driver's seat for winning the AFC North. The Ravens were the nightcap of the NFL doubleheader with a game against the Texans, and right from the start of this one, Lamar Jackson continued his campaign to remain the NFL MVP. First quarter on the run, 25-yard gain. This is to the Texans' 41. It led to a Derrick Henry touchdown and a 7-0 lead. Second quarter, check this out. Rolling, pump faking, juke moving. It buys some time, and then, well, there's Isaiah Likely. This makes it 17-2 Ravens. Jackson making NFL history in this game. Is 87 yards rushing, pushes him past Michael Vick for most rushing yards in a career for a quarterback. Jackson now has 6,110. It was all part of a convincing 31-2 win by the Ravens. Baltimore wins the division title next week if they take care of business against the team that is the Cleveland Browns. Coming up this week on Sunday Night Football right here on Coast TV, this is a big one for fans on Delmarva. The Commanders home with the Atlanta Falcons. Coverage begins at 7 p.m. and then stay tuned for your hyper-local news after the game. And coming up tonight on the Delmarva Sports Network at 8:30, Laurel takes on Bennett in the Governor's Challenge. At 10:30, it is the final score. This is a big one, folks. Plenty of exclusive games on the Governor's Challenge that can all be seen on the DSM Plus app. We have hoops taking place at 3 sites: Wycomico County Civic Center, the Heights Center on the campus of the University of Maryland Eastern Shore, and at Y-High. We're talking about the 42nd Annual Governor's Challenge, 140 teams from 14 states. Also, we have teams from Canada hitting the courts today through the 30th. And again, the Delmarva Sports Network is your exclusive home for all the action.
In your entertainment news, Adam Sandler brings back one of his most beloved characters, and we have a sneak peek. Here's Rick Damangella with your Hollywood Minute.
It's great to see you back, Mr. Gilmore.
Adam Sandler returns to the putting green. The actor reprises his role as a professional golfer in Happy Gilmore 2, and this is your first look at the sequel. The funny man is joined by famous faces like Travis Kelce in the film, which lands on Netflix in 2025.
I know you all aren't exactly enthusiastic about this mission.
I didn't realize I had a choice.
TV's animated anti-heroes gear up for more missions. Creature Commandos has been renewed for a second season on Max. The adult animated series is based on the DC Comics characters and is currently airing its first season on the streaming platform.
They knew our extraction point. Somebody gave us up.
It's more action for the Night Agent. This is a sneak peek at the second season of the hit thriller, which sees Gabriel Basso's secret agent facing a new round of harrowing tasks to save his country. The episodes premiere January 23rd on Netflix. In Hollywood, I'm Rick Damangella.
Today's Holiday House features a very large and cozy looking fireplace. On your screen right now, you can see the festive and warm room filled with lots of holiday joy. This picture was submitted to us by Gary and Billy Joe in Georgetown. And we want to see more of your bright lights and festive setups. You can submit your pictures and videos right now at coasttv.com/holidayhouse. And having a rough week? Well, cheer up with a weekly dose of local good news from Coast TV with personal features, fun things to do each weekend, and more. You can sign up for free at coasttv.com/signup and get your weekly dose of joy directly to your inbox on Friday.
Well, as far from a weather standpoint, it's been a rather uneventful week. This holiday week is concerned. It's been a bit on the cold side, but today, though, 42 degrees for day one of Kwanzaa, mostly sunny skies. We do talk, though, big warm-up coming over the weekend, but that comes with some rain chances. I'll break it all down in my full forecast when Coast TV News Today continues.
Delmarva's Holiday House, sponsored by Beta Beach Builders.
DSN Plus is more energy, extra live games and on-demand replays anytime, anywhere. DSN Plus is more hype. From playoff matchups in unified football to marching band showcases, we highlight what makes Delmarva unique. DSN Plus is more hometown pride. We go wherever our teams go with up to 5 live games every weeknight. DSN is still free on air and cable, but get even more with DSN Plus, just $6.99 a month. Download the Delmarva Sports Network app from your app store today.
You like to keep your beard perfectly groomed, but she hates all that mess. Now there's VacuTrim by Bell & Howell, the total body shaver that trims your hair and vacuums it up. VacuTrim stainless steel blades give you a precision cut, while the built-in vacuum captures the hair shavings. It has 20 trim settings to shape your beard and tame body hair with no mess. Get VacuTrim with free shipping for only $39.95.
Call 1-800-263-0608. That's 1-800-263-0608 or go to vacutrim.com.
I needed to do some safe floor. I slipped in my old floor and I broke my kneecap. I called Pinnacle, they came. The team was very professional. And then when I came home 2 o'clock, my garage was done. That's the best part. I loved it. Pinnacle did a really great job. They did this beautiful floor and safe to walk. Call Pinnacle, you will not be disappointed. You'll be happy like I am.
Weather brought to you by Coastal Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning, dedicated to excellence in Delaware and Maryland.
Coastal Comfort knows you can't always plan when you'll need us. That's why Coastal Comfort technicians are dedicated experts. Early mornings to late nights, cold or hot weather, day in and day out, delivering quality service when you need them. Reliable, trustworthy, always here for you. Experience the Coastal Comfort difference. Call us or visit coastalcomfort.com to schedule your appointment today. Coastal Comfort, a Carrier factory authorized dealer serving Maryland and Delaware. Carrier, turn to the experts.
Take a live look outside at Laurel. And Chris, meteorologists during the holidays, you guys have a tough job because I know Christmas is gone. People still are celebrating the holidays, but now New Year's, everyone wants to know what's going to be like New Year's Eve if they go out. I mean, come on, you got to tell them good news.
Exactly right. Yeah, just trying to please everybody day by day. But yeah, we have some unsettled weather rolling in this weekend, and taking a look at our countdown, just 5 days away until we ring in 2025, Martin Luther King Day, 25 days away, Valentine's Day, 50. You're probably going to see the Valentine's Day candy in the store this weekend, I'm sure. And then 115 days away from Easter. Temperatures not too bad this morning, upper 20s to lower to mid 30s at the coast. We have northeast to easterly wind across the area, so wind will not be a factor today. We have high clouds clearing out, diving to the south, and we are going to see plenty of sunshine as high pressure continues to dominate, but that high pressure is going to continue to push east and allow for this moisture out towards the west to roll in here to start the weekend. So we are going to be on the rise as far as temperatures are concerned, average high 48, and we are going to be in the upper 50s to lower 60s by the weekend. So today, one last chilly day, 41 Lewis. We'll see 41 in Harrington, 44 Seaford, 44 Easton, and 44 in Cambridge. We'll see 46 Chickateague and 44 in Ocean City. So there's the clear skies through the afternoon today. We stay clear, calm, and cold overnight, starting in the mid to upper 20s across the inland areas. By the afternoon tomorrow, upper 40s to near 50 degrees, and then clouds increase Friday night ahead of that moisture that's going to roll in Saturday. So expect a rainy start Saturday. It'll be a brief period of rain because I think by the afternoon we dry out and we push the lower 60s. So you can see rainfall as far as that first wave is concerned, about 10th, maybe upwards of 20/10 of an inch. But a more significant storm system looks to roll in here Sunday, late Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening through Monday, and then we get another wave of rain in here. Unfortunately, it looks like into New Year's Eve. So there's the rain into Sunday. Sunday night, I think most of Sunday is dry. It's after dinner time. We see that rain really begin to ramp up, and then we dry out Monday afternoon before that next wave of rain rolls in New Year's Eve through early Wednesday, and that moisture will then exit by Wednesday, and then it is going to get cold middle to the end of next week as we ring in 2025. 42 today, a partly pleasant and chilly day. 27 through the overnight under clear skies. And tomorrow, a seasonable day. We're at 49 degrees under partly cloudy skies. There's our umbrella winner, J.C. Weiland of Seaford, Delaware. You're the winner of our Paul Davis umbrella. 58 on Saturday. Again, morning rain. I think by the afternoon we're dry, and we're going to flip-flop that on Sunday. We start the day dry, and then we see rain by the afternoon and in the evening, and that continues into Monday. And then we keep the shower threat in play at least through Tuesday night as we ring in 2025, maybe a lingering morning shower Wednesday with temperatures in the low to mid-50s.
Thank you, Chris. And Code Purple, which provides housing in the wintertime for the homeless, says they're in need of items to help their mission. Code Purple is looking for 20 sets of twin-size sheets and pillowcases, 40 pillows, 20 twin-size comforters, and 20 queen-size fleece blankets. Code Purple says all donations are welcome. And there are multiple locations for women and men in Sussex County. This includes 2 in Milford, 1 for men and 1 for women and children. In Seaford, 1 for men and 1 for women. In Georgetown, 1 is only for men. And locations in Lewis for men and women in Rehoboth as well. And according to its website, these locations will be open until March 15th. And we have a full list of other Code Purple locations on our website at CoastTV.com. Just search Code Purple.
We have given you the heads up from time to time about prescribed and controlled fire burns, and now more information is being made available to the public in Delaware. A Learn and Burn workshop is being held next month. This will be on January 31st from 10 to 2 at the Redden State Forest. And forest experts say these burns help remove invasive species and also improve soil quality.
The time is now 6:50, so it's time to check in with our coastal pet of the day.
And today's coastal pet of the day loves to climb. We saw this guy earlier on your screen. If you look in the left upper corner there, the mantle in the fireplace, you can see our pet. This kitty loves to climb, loves to explore their new home. This adventurer was submitted to us by Denise and Lewis. I can relate because my cats can get into high places. Wow. They just like jumping and I think looking down.
That's crazy. I only have dogs, so they jump, but it's not like that. But we want to see more of your pets on Delmarva and the funny things they do. So make sure you send us photos and tell us what makes them so special.
Yeah, absolutely. Scan the QR code at the top of your screen, submit your furry friend to us here, and then watch weekdays from 5 to 7 a.m. to see all the pets we feature.
This cat Loki, he loves to chew on the Christmas tree. He loves those Christmas trees. We are seeing temperatures in the 40s today, upper 40s by Friday. Rain, milder air works in by the weekend with temperatures pushing 60 degrees. We'll have a look at that 10-day forecast when Coast TV News Today continues.
140 basketball teams hit the hardwood in Salisbury today for the Governor's Challenge, sponsored by Shower Glass. 5 days of the best high school basketball talent in the country. Watch live exclusively on the Delmarva Sports Network. Plus stream games from 5 courts only on the DSN app. From the first tip-off to the DSN Nightly Wrap-Up Show. The 42nd Annual Governor's Challenge, exclusively on the Delmarva Sports Network and the DSN app.
Water, nature's ultimate cleaner. We drink it, we bathe in it. Think water, think steam, think clean. Now harness the power of water with the H2O X5 5-in-1 steam cleaning system.
I'm so impressed with the X5.
It's an all-in-one product, so I can use it throughout my entire house.
It's cleaning, it's sanitizing, there's no chemicals in it. It's just steam.
This is unbelievable. There is no more odor.
You could spend over $500 to purchase the products that the X5 5-in-1 Miracle replaces. Order your H2O X5 steam cleaning system, a $500 value for just 4 easy payments of $43. Order now and we'll upgrade your X5 package. We'll add a 6th mode with a dusting and polishing wand. Valued at over $30, this extra bonus attachment makes your H2O X5 the H2O X6. That means your 10-piece system becomes a 12-piece system at no extra cost to you. All for just 3 easy payments of $43. Call or click right now.
It's the incredible Red Dog, the amazing universal socket tool that fits, grips, and tightens virtually any fastener. Look at all the different sizes and shapes, nuts, bolts, and screws. Any head will do. Red Dog grabs on tight and locks into place fast. It replaces hundreds of different tools, yet it's smaller than a battery. 54 telescoping steel pins mold around any object. Then, up to 150 pounds of torque knock out out rusted fasteners. You can get Red Dog for just $19.99. Breaking news, Red Dog may be discontinued. Due to supply chain shortages, Red Dog is stopping manufacturing immediately. There's a strict limit of 3 per order while supplies last. Order now.
Call 1-800-519-7208. That's 1-800-519-7208 or visit byreddog.com. Call 1-800-519-7208 now.
The time is now 6:53, and here are the things you need to know before you go. Delaware State Police will continue to investigate what led to a fire that caused massive damage to a part of this home in Magnolia. When the Federica Volunteer Fire Company arrived at the scene, those clouds could be seen billowing out of the house, and the agency says that fire happened in the garage of the home, and firefighters say that blaze happened around 6:30 p.m. on Christmas Day.
Mega Millions jackpot on Friday expected to be more than $1 billion. That would be a cash prize of more than $516 million after taxes. There was no grand prize winner in the Christmas Eve drawing, and the lottery said its jackpot soared past $1 billion for the 8th time in the game's 20-year history. If the jackpot is won Friday, it would be the 5th largest in Mega Millions history.
Salisbury police will continue to investigate what led to this car driving right into the front of a laundromat. As you can see right here on your screen, the front of that car completely shattered the window of that business. And according to the Salisbury Fire Department, the crash happened Christmas afternoon on Cherry Street and Salisbury Boulevard. First responders say there were only minor injuries.
Code Purple, which provides housing in the winter for homeless, says they need some items to help their mission. Code Purple is looking for 20 sets of twin-size sheets and pillowcases, 40 pillows, 20 twin-size comforters, and 20 queen-size fleece blankets. Code Purple says all donations are welcome.
Now, Christmas Day has come and gone, but the celebration continues.
And this celebration calls specifically for something you may have received in your stocking, because today is National Candy Cane Day.
I didn't know that.
I did not either.
It's not entirely clear exactly when candy canes came into existence, but according to one source, references to the peppermint-flavored treat started popping up in literature in 1866.
Yeah, candy canes were first associated with Christmas as early as 1874 and started hanging on Christmas trees as early as 1882.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I did not know that. I would have thought it would have been before Christmas, but the time is now 6:55, so we're going to check in with your forecast. You're probably wondering, what do I wear today? This weather is interesting.
Yes. Yes, well, it's chilly this morning, so you'll definitely need the jacket this morning. By the afternoon, another chilly day, where right now we are at 26 in Salisbury. That's actually one of the cooler spots on Delmarva. We're about 10 degrees warmer at the coast. You can see by this afternoon, by the late morning hour, we get to 37 on our way to 42 degrees. So this will be really the last chilly day. Tomorrow, we're pushing the 50-degree mark. By Saturday, we're over 50. In fact, we begin the weekend with some rain. By Saturday afternoon, we dry out, and then another wave of rain rolls in here Sunday night through Monday, and then we keep the mild air in play through your New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve looking a bit unsettled right now. We'll continue to fine-tune that forecast as we push through the week, but it is looking rather wet Tuesday. But then look at what happens by the end of next week. We see those temperatures really begin to plunge. We're going to be in the 30s, feeling like winter. After all, it is winter. And then we are going to keep that winter kind of pattern in play through the second week of January.
Thank you, Chris. Now, if it's going to be 63 on Sunday, would you go to the beach? Because I know you're a big beach person. It almost feels like summer.
I'm not a big beach person this time of the year, but you know,
I thought that was going to be the answer.
Yeah.
63 though for December.
That is nice.
That is shocking.
I've had growing up. I grew up in Pennsylvania, and we'd have those Thanksgivings with a blizzard. And then the following Christmas, just a couple weeks wetter, 60 degrees, and people were golfing outside. So
you never know. Well, thank you so much for joining us here for Coast TV News today.
And then today's show is coming up next at 7 a.m.
And then we'll be right back for Coast TV News midday at 11 a.m.
And for even more news and coverage, you can count on your phones. If you haven't done so, please do so. Download our Coast TV News and weather apps. Have a great Thursday morning, everybody.